Trent Freeman with Adventures Northwest. On this adventure, Gus and I are back together again for a 5-day, 4-night trip through the Idaho Outback. Yesterday saw us meet up in Baker City, Oregon, and from there we went into Hell's Canyon. The bottom of the canyon was 107 degrees, so it was pretty warm. And then came out on the Idaho side on a little dirt road, climbing out of the canyon for about 4,000 feet. And camped on a small reservoir called Lost Valley Reservoir here in central Idaho. From here we're going to head over to McCall, and we really don't know exactly where we're going after that, so a little bit of planning to do, breakfast to be made, and you can see from the smoke in the air that we've got a forest fire not too far away, so we've got to be pretty mindful of that. So come join us on our adventure, and we'll see you a little bit later down the road. Rolled into the town of McCall, and you can see the lake is amazing. I've flown in here in the plane once or twice, and it's just gorgeous. Beautiful town, and Gus and I are on our way to Yellow Pine, so we're going to use this opportunity to just take a break, stretch, get a cup of coffee, and refuel, and load up, pick up some food for the night. So beautiful morning ride out of the reservoir and back down into, boy, it just looks like Bend or Lake Coeur d'Alene, McCall, Idaho. Gus and I are taking a little bit of a break. We just came over the top of Lick Creek Pass. Try saying that one 3 times really fast. Elevation's about 6,800 feet, and we probably got about another 30 miles to go. But I just had to share this view of this valley. It's just solid granite in back of us, and the riding's been great. And passed a couple of other riders going the other way. So it's 1:30. So we probably will be in Pine Creek probably around 3 o'clock, gas up, grab something to eat maybe, and then head on for the next leg. So we'll catch you later. No. Gus and I are like, we eat so well, it's like gourmet food. Bobby Flay, eat your heart out. Gotta love the wood box fire stove. Best invention ever made. So Gus and I had a great camp right on Johnson Creek, about 2 miles north of the airport. So it's about 10 o'clock Idaho time, and we just packed up. Thought we'd stop at the airport and take a quick look, and it's gorgeous as usual. So great night camping, probably the best day of riding that Gus and I've had that we can ever remember. So. Okay, I'm not going to say we're lost, but my GPS says we go that way. Gus's GPS says we go this way. And there's another adventure biker that just pulled into a, looks like a little station right there with maps on it. So Gus is down trying to figure out where the hell we are. It's a good thing we filled up, and these bikes hold a lot of gas. So we've been on the road for dirt road. We left camp at 10, and so we've been riding for 2.5 hours. And again, just amazing country. Idaho is just amazing. If you get a chance to get on a adventure bike and come back here, perfect. Okay, I was up waiting for Gus for about 15-20 minutes, and he's always 2 minutes behind me, so I'm like starting to panic. And so I turn around and come back, and here's Gus pulling his bike up off the ground. He hit a soft patch.
I had a little mishap and got into the real soft, deep gravel on the side, going a little bit too fast around the curve, and away I went.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad you're safe, man.
Oh yeah, bloody nose, no harm to the bike.
Today's the end of day 3, and Gus and I started off in Yellow Pine and worked our way down to Stanley, which was about 100 miles, all on backcountry roads. Saw some incredible things. Found a bear. Gus had a little just mishap on the road. We picked him up and got him back on the trail. And then we got all the way to where we are now on the Salmon River. We're about 140 miles south of Montana. So we're going to be heading up into Montana tomorrow, and then over turning west and starting our trek home. So it's been an incredible day, and I wish everybody could join us on this trip. But yeah, the Salmon River from our campsite at dusk. It's almost 8 o'clock here Idaho time. So hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you in the morning. Packing the bikes up, we headed along the Salmon River on Highway 93 to North Fork, Idaho. As we worked our way northbound from North Fork, we started to climb back into the tall pines and into the Bitterroot National Forest as we crossed the summit at Lost Trail Pass with an elevation of a little over 7,000 feet. We then stopped in Lolo, Montana for fuel and groceries. Turning west on Highway 12 out of Lolo, we started our descent homeward following the Clearwater River. Highway 12 from Lolo to Lewiston, Idaho is one of the Pacific Northwest's top motorcycle rides, and it's easy to see why.
Salute. Cheers. Salute. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed our adventure as much as Gus and I enjoyed bringing it to you. We enjoyed one last dinner and then hit the road early on day 5 as we had a long ways to travel. We are incredibly blessed to have Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Montana as our backyard. You don't have to travel on an adventure bike to enjoy the backcountry, just a desire to get out and make your own adventure.